Hi, Maureen. How are you?
Hi, I'm okay. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, I'm Yana, and I am a part of the HR team here at Virtual Lasting. So, I'm going to be conducting this interview with you today, okay?
All right,
So right now, could you please tell me something about yourself?
All right, I'm Maureen Kristen Haka. You can call me Mao for short. I graduated Hotel and Restaurant Management at Mapua University in 2016. I had my on-the-job training at Wildlands Resort in South Carolina, USA, as a housekeeper and banquet staff. After my training, the management offered me a position of supervisory in housekeeping. But unfortunately, I declined it because I still have to go back to the Philippines to finish my studies. I've been in the food industry for almost 5 years now. And from being a food server to having my own food canteen business and being a management trainee in one of Rustan's food companies. So with all those experiences, I was able to enhance both my interpersonal skills and entrepreneurial mindset that that helped me become the person I am today. However, with today's situation, I decided to resign and try to explore to the work from home setup. Though I'm a graduate of food management, I always aspired to become a graphic designer. So I started studying Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator during my free time. But though I'm not yet an expert on this, I am confident to say that I'm familiar with the tools and its functions. I also got interested in becoming a strategist. So a brand strategist is somehow associated with marketing. So yeah, that's the thing that I'm working on right now.
Wow, that's great. It's a wide range here of skills you have, and
Yes.
you've specified a lot of tools you have used already. So it's Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, stuff like that. And also, Maureen, I've heard that you've undergone internship with Virtual Assistant University.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
ma'am.
Can you tell me more about that experience?
So I enrolled here in Virtual Lasting, Virtual Assistant University, a 15-day intensive program that gives us a very specific skills per day, and it's kind of helpful for me to acquire those skills, especially for me that is new to this freelancing industry. So like for example, I was able to acquire the skills of lead generation, that is just basically looking for information in the internet and giving it to your client, um, having the basic strategy or the plans of creating uh, a successful business or brand, and being able also to edit, to learn how to edit, and then the basics of automation and so much more. There's a lot of things that I've learned here in virtual lasting that is very helpful for me to equip in this journey.
Wow, so that's a great starting ground in order for you to fully pursue this kind of career. So I see that you
Yes.
enjoyed the training or the internship, and also you mentioned earlier that you already had some experience with Adobe and Illustrator. So that's also an additional point uh,
Yes.
for you, yeah, because we do have clients that are looking for graphic designers, and since you've mentioned those, I took them down here for notes in order for you to be shortlisted in case we have these clients who need those skills. Okay,
Yeah.
so with this training or internship you've experienced, what do you think
Mhm.
is the is your niche, or what do you think a virtual assistant role you would be pursuing in the future? aside from graphics, okay, because you've mentioned you really love graphics. So aside from graphics, what do you think is a virtual assistant role that you would like to pursue?
Um, so aside from graphics, I also want to include the web designing, but and then also in social media marketing, because
Mm-hmm.
these two are both connected and also will help me to become to excel in being a brand strategist.
Because, yeah, you've mentioned web design, social media marketing, and the like. Yeah, we have lots of clients who are looking for VAs with knowledge in web design, social media marketing. It's like the new normal nowadays. So, yeah, we
Yes.
could take a look into that one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so if ever we get you get hired here with Virtual Lasting, do you have any preferred schedule to work with in a client? Like, do you have a specific time window for this one?
I'm ready to take a full-time schedule, preferably 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Because it's more convenient for me to work on a graveyard shift because I have house responsibilities to be taken care of in the morning. And also considering the neighborhood that I live in, I also prefer to avoid uncontrollable noises during the daytime.
Yeah, it's distracting when you are working at home
Yes,
and yeah, you hear noises in the background. And yeah,
yes.
graveyard shift, we have clients who really do graveyard shift, though we also have those who are flexible. But most clients we've worked with are on a graveyard shift. So it's
Mhm.
good to know that you prefer this kind of schedule. Okay. So, do you have any experiences with calls, or are you comfortable doing calls? Because we have clients who needs VAs who would sit 4 hours straight just doing these calls. So, do you think you are open to working for, I mean, for doing this?
I'm open to trying, but my main priority to for now is to do non-voice tasks. But yeah, I will consider it as well, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. At least you've been honest that you're open to calls. I mean, um, you might not want to do calls right now, but in the future, who knows, right?
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
And how about writing? Are you open to doing writing? Because we have clients who would want their VAs to do article writing, or as you've mentioned earlier, you would want to do more of social media marketing. Some clients would want you to they would pass on to you the topics, you do the research, and then maybe you do the content. So are you open to writing?
I'm eager to enhance my copywriting skills, though I'm not that good at it. But it's a good start for me to stretch my limit, to stretch my skills on copywriting. So I'm open to considering it as well if an opportunity arises, ma'am.
Yeah, well, that's great because all of us begin from scratch. You just get to
Yes.
familiarize yourself as as you go along with it, right? So
Mm.
yeah, I'll place that down here. Okay, so as you know, we have here typhoons or storms, and power outages here in the Philippines are really like common, right? So have you done any preparations for this?
I'm actually gearing up and adopting slowly, all thanks to the training here at Virtual Lasting. Um, Currently, our internet connection is 50 Mbps, and we're still planning to get another internet provider because my siblings are still studying or having online classes, so we cannot afford to lose internet at all. As for the outages concern, um, our place is 5 minutes away from the cafes, and we are also uh, going to buy or invest in having a small generator by the end of this month, just in case we experience failure of electrical service.
Yeah, because we work with clients who wants assurance, right? That we could be able
Yes.
to perform our job and we would meet their standards. So, yeah, knowing that you have these qualifications is great. And
Mm-hmm.
well, hopefully clients would take a look at this and yeah, you're really qualified with this requirement. Okay. So, speaking of clients, um, so you've been in the US, right? So you've encountered
Yes.
different cultures and different boss or different coworkers. But for a client, what do you think is your ideal boss?
My ideal client would be someone who is compassionate, um, treats us with respect, supportive, and being able to build friendships but maintaining a level of authority. Because I believe that these qualities can create or make a good relationship and good working environments for both parties.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because some of us make our clients our friends too, but we if we don't have that level of or if they don't have that level of authority, sometimes work
We get
get
to, lax
yeah, too lax and
and
then
comfortable
yeah,
with
so our production won't be that great or what so, right? So yeah, it's great to have a friend boss, but there are limits, yeah. So
yes,
that's
yes.
right.
They have to always set a boundary
Mm-hmm.
so that the clients also and their what you call this us, for example, will also feel that there's an authority between the two of us.
Yeah, because we have clients who have this kind of traits. Mostly our clients are really nice, so that's what I can assure you. And they
Mm-hmm.
have great personalities. So this would we have boss like this who would match what an ideal boss you would like to work with. Okay,
All
so
right.
with this you included in this 1000 or more than 1000 sets of trainees, why do you think you'd be a good addition to our company?
I think you should hire me not because of my skills, but the qualities that I have. I provide competent outputs in anything that I do. I always give my all in. I all in support and the best way that I can give all my efforts with, because being able to understand them and give knowing the value of their business and treating them as your own is somehow a plus, because you understand how important that business it is for them. And I'm also a person who is very open to learning new skills and being trained should there be needed some tasks that I should handle. And after all, my goal is to um, ease ease my future clients day and help them to help their business to stand out from the rest.
Yeah, you have great qualities here, Maureen, and I'm
Thank
sure
you.
that clients would want to have you be their VA. So that's great. And I guess you've answered all my questions. So
Mhm.
right now, the notes I've taken would be passed on to our HR assistant. And after this, I will update you as soon as possible. Okay?
All right. Thank you,
Yeah.
Miss Yana.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so
your
much.
time. Have a great day, Maureen.
You too, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Bye
bye.
bye.